Hi guys, this is Sonic School and Nostalgiatronics UK, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a little restoration of the ASDA 2010 Wanda Witch. So I just got this one today. The box is right here. As seen better days, I must say. I'm going to take some of this tape off so you can see the original graphics. But it's all really nice and purple, not discoloured anywhere. But yeah, as you can see, there it all is. And here is Wanda herself. Wanda is in okay condition, I must say. There is some parts that I'm going to go around and fix on her. First off, in fact I'll show you. And you may not be able to see this when she's fully dressed, but there is some parts in her cape. I think in a dress, yeah, in a dress as well. And up this top sleeve right here, as you can see, it's quite bad up here actually. That needs stitching. It looks like something's actually gotten through this whilst it is in storage, which is a shame. Because once you cover up, she looks alright, but of course I want to restore her to a full. And also I'm going to make a new base cover because this one is missing it. But I brought some nylon material. I think it's under all this, so yeah. And I do remember how the original one was shaped, so I should be able to cut one and make one just fine. And I brought some elastic to stretch over the corners as well. And finally, head tilt movement I think does have a split gear. As it is not moving currently. The head turn is moving and also the mouse moving, which is good. But yeah, the tilt movement, yeah, I think does have a split gear. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and plug her in. As you can see, this is how Wanda operates. She has a little socket on her back. Of course, this one does have its original broom, so I've never had, my other one didn't have the original broom, which is quite cool. And she does look a lot better with it. Right, here we go.
Welcome to my home, my little victims. My little friends.
There you go, her mouth works really well and the side to side goes well, so that's really good. Let's start off again.
There's something spooky out tonight, and I think it's you. Have you come for a treat or for a trick?
Let's show you the last phrase.
Yet another creature of the night approaches.
There we go, she's really cool. There we go, let's unplug her. But yeah, the first things I'm going to do to her though, I'm going to get that stitching all done up around her to get her cosmetics all looking fine. And then I'm going to go and look into the mechanics and see if I can get that head tilt in motion to work. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll give you guys an update when I've made more progress. Okay guys, we are back after some long repair progress right here. But this Wanda has definitely taken longer to repair than I would have liked. But yeah, I have started working on the head up and down movement. And yeah, the gear was split in here, as most of them are by now. And fun fact, this mechanism is actually the same mechanism as Cauldron Witches, and I think Brain Monster's arm mechanism as well. It's definitely the same. But yeah, Wanda, she does take a 90th gear. To get into her, you have to unscrew her mechanism by the shoulders to mainly get in there and change out that gear. But with this one, for some really odd reason, she did have a board issue for the up and down movements. And it was really odd how she started working as well. I've still got questions myself, like what ended up happening to her. So I checked out the board, replaced a couple of transistors, went over some of the solder joints because some of them did look a little dry. And the transistor for the head up and down movement, I did switch out and that wasn't working with a replacement one, so I put the original one back in. I was playing around trying to get some power to go to the head motor, the up and down motor, and I bridged a connection together, and once I undid the bridge, the mechanism started to work, which was really weird. But yeah, it is the weirdest thing, the way I got this to work. But yeah, I'm starting to put it back together now. Head side to side movements are working okay. I don't think that'll need any new gears. And so is the mouth, so her mechanical repairs and circuitry is working really good now, which I'm very happy to say about. It's all back together, and that is the first chapter of a repair done. Her head tilt does fully work now, and it works really well actually. I'm very happy with that. Did have to resolder some wires because it did end up coming off when I put it back together, such as the mouth. So I do recommend be wary of that when you're fixing your Wanda Witch. And yeah, her arms are back together now. The main work that I'm going to have to do next is... Oh, here you go. There you go. Head movement's working amazing. And yeah, I'm going to have to stitch this arm up because of course it was really ripped. Something definitely needs doing there. But yeah, motion sensor works great as well. Of course. Yeah.
Yet another creature of the night approaches.
But yeah, I just couldn't be happier with this Wanda right here. I did repair a piece of her Broome as well. I'm not sure where I put it, but yeah, that's been done, so she'll be able to hold her Broome properly now when she's back together. Okay, so we're on to the second part of Wanda's restoration, and this time I'll go through what I've actually done to her. So she's all back together, whereas in the last clip she's kind of just like her clothes are off, head didn't have a hat on or whatever. But yeah, I can show you her fully working now, which is the main thing. I've restored all of her fabric. I think it looks really good. I've fully stitched it back up to the best I can. Some bits I've had to cut off it because it really wasn't presentable in that shape. As you can see, a huge bit has been cut off the bottom there. Mainly due to like animals getting to it, I guess, was what caused it to be like that. And this arm, as you can see, this one's one that's had the biggest improvements, because if you remember, this sleeve was completely off. I almost thought it didn't include the sleeve, but yeah, it's been stitched all the way down back here and all around here, and even, see if I can get it, and that bit was like there as well. So that's looking really good. I'm so happy with that. But the last thing I've got to do now, of course she didn't include a base cover, so I've actually started to make my own. So I made a start on it. This is just some nylon fabric. You can get it off Amazon for about £7. And I brought some elastic, which I'm eventually going to cover all this up, of course, so you can't really see it. But I'm going to start moving this all around there, and then the base cover will be able to stretch over the base, so it will be able to look original, which will be really cool. So yeah, that's everything I have to say about Wanda so far. I think I could give you a demo of her fully working, because mainly she's there now, and this is practically the final result for Wanda herself. That up and down movement works really good. I've got to think like the movement itself probably just needed power to get into it, and which is what I think was stopping it from moving this entire time. But yeah, really do love the look of the face on this one once again.
Yet another creature of the night approaches. Welcome to my home, my little victims. My little friends.
actually is quite high pitched compared to my original Wanda. But yeah, that's all of her phrases pretty much. I'm really happy with how she works. She's really good. And of course I've took some of her tape off the original box there. Of course it ain't in the best condition, but it definitely will serve its purpose, that's for sure. That's that side. Definitely tell the tape has been ripped off it, which it was like this before when I got it, so of course, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a size comparison with Brain Monster, if you want a comparison with a 6-foot life size from Gemmy. And also there's the skull door knocker, which was sold the same year as Wanda as well, in the same store. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this mini restoration of Wanda. Just took about a day to do, but I really couldn't be happier with the shape that she's in currently. So thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.